Welcome, sit back, and let this story guide you into peaceful dreams. Aster and the Angel of the River. This story is about Aster, a young man in a village, and Frisia, an angel guarding a river, who form an unbreakable bond while saving their beloved river from a drought. Once upon a time, in a small village nestled by a gently flowing river, there lived a young man named Aster. Aster had always been fascinated by the river, its clear blue water, and the secrets it seemed to whisper. One starry night, as the moonlight danced on the river's surface, Aster decided to take a walk along its bank. He didn't know that this night would change his life forever. As he wandered, he stumbled upon a radiant figure cloaked in a gown made of shimmering water. Awkward but curious, Aster approached and discovered it was an angel named Frisia. Frisia's eyes sparkled like the river at dawn, and her voice was as melodic as the flowing water. She explained that she was the guardian angel of the river, ensuring it remained pure and vibrant for all the creatures that depended on it. A bond grew between Aster and Frisia as they met night after night by the river's edge. They shared tales of the river's travels, of distant lands and the myriad beings it nurtured. Aster found himself learning from her wisdom and feeling a profound connection to the waterway. One evening, a severe drought struck the village. The river began to shrink, and despair filled the hearts of the villagers. Aster couldn't bear to see the river and its guardian suffer. Determined, he sought Frisia's counsel. There is a hidden spring deep within the mountains that can restore the river, Frisia revealed, her voice tinged with urgency. But it's a perilous journey, and only the pure of heart can succeed. Without hesitation, Aster set off on the arduous quest. He crossed treacherous terrains and faced numerous challenges, driven by the thought of Frisia and the village depending on him. Finally, after days of grueling travel, Aster discovered the hidden spring. With a heart full of hope, he drew the crystal clear water and hurried back to the village. As he poured the water into the riverbed, a miraculous transformation occurred. The river sprang back to life, its waters flowing with renewed vigor and vitality. The villagers rejoiced, their spirits lifted by the river's revival. Frisia appeared beside Aster, her eyes shining with gratitude. You have a heart as pure as the river itself, Aster, she said softly. Thank you for saving it. As the village flourished once more, the bond between Aster and Frisia remained unbroken. Every night, under the starry sky, they would meet by the river, their hearts intertwined with the singing waters. And so, the village by the river thrived, its people always remembering the courage and purity of one young man and the angel who watched over their beloved river. Another gentle tale is ready to be shared. The Heirloom of Harmony. This story is about how a human named Lotus and a dwarf named Violet embarked on an adventure to uncover a treasured heirloom that symbolizes unity and harmony, and ultimately strengthen their village heritage. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a kind-hearted human named Lotus and a cheerful dwarf named Violet. Lotus was known for his gentle nature and dedication to preserving the rich history of their village, while Violet was celebrated for her unparalleled skills in metalworking, creating intricate and beautiful artifacts known throughout the land. The two friends shared a deep bond, united by their passion for the heritage of their ancestors. One crisp morning, Lotus discovered an old, weathered map in the attic of the ancient village library. The map hinted at a hidden treasure that once belonged to the founders of their village, a precious heirloom said to embody the spirit of harmony that brought together humans and dwarves in a time of peace. Intrigued, Lotus showed the map to Violet, who immediately recognized the significance of the discovery. Determined to honor their ancestors' legacy, the pair set off on an adventure to find the heirloom. They trekked through dense forests, crossed babbling brooks, and climbed steep, rocky hills. Throughout their journey, Lotus and Violet reminisced about the stories and legends that defined their village's heritage, feeling a sense of unity and purpose. After days of strenuous travel, they finally arrived at a hidden cave illustrated on the map. The entrance was concealed by vines and moss, but their determination led them forward. Inside, the cave shimmered with crystals, casting a magical glow on the stone walls. At the far end of the cave, they found an intricately carved chest engraved with the symbols of both humans and dwarves. With great reverence, they opened the chest to reveal an exquisite artifact. A delicate music box adorned with precious stones and inscribed with ancient runes. When Lotus found the key, a hauntingly beautiful melody filled the cave, evoking the harmony their ancestors had cherished. Tears welled in their eyes as they realized they had found the heirloom of harmony. With great care, Lotus and Violet brought the music box back to their village. Upon their return, the villagers gathered to witness the unveiling of the long-lost treasure. As the melody of the music box filled the air, both humans and dwarves felt an overwhelming weight of unity and pride. The great album of harmony became a symbol of the enduring bond between their people, and Lotus and Violet were hailed as heroes. From that day forward, the village celebrated an annual festival in honor of their shared heritage. The music box was placed in a place of honor, reminding everyone of the importance of preserving their history and the strength found in unity. Lotus continued his work at the library, and Violet created more breathtaking artifacts inspired by their journey. Their friendship deepened, and their village thrived in the embrace of harmony, just as their ancestors had intended. And so, the legacy of Lotus and Violet lived on, a testament to the power of heritage and the unbreakable bonds forged in the heart of a small village nestled between rolling hills. Now, we continue with another gentle story. The Heritage of Geranium and Peony. This story is about Geranium and Peony's adventure to retrieve a stolen heirloom, symbolizing the power of heritage and friendship. Once upon a time, in a serene coastal village, there lived a kind-hearted human named Geranium. Every evening, Geranium would walk along the shore, collecting seashells of various shapes and colors. One day, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Geranium stumbled upon a beautiful, shimmering shell unlike any other. As he picked it up, he heard a soft, melodic voice calling his name. Turning round, Geranium was amazed to see a mermaid with hair like silk and scales that glistened like jewels. Her name was Peony, and she had come to the surface to seek help. Geranium learned that Peony's underwater kingdom was in danger because a precious heirloom, the coral crown, had been stolen. This crown was a symbol of peace and prosperity, passed down from one mermaid queen to the next. Without hesitation, Geranium vowed to help Peony retrieve the heirloom. Together, they embarked on an adventure that led them through enchanted forests, over cloud-covered mountains, and into the deepest trenches. Along the way, they encountered magical creatures and overcame numerous challenges. Their bond grew stronger with each step, and they learned the true meaning of heritage and friendship. Finally, after a harrowing journey, they discovered that the coral crown had been taken by a cunning sea witch. With bravery and cleverness, Geranium and Peony outwitted the sea witch and reclaimed the crown. Peony returned to her kingdom with the coral crown, restoring peace and happiness. As a token of gratitude, she gave Geranium a pearl that glowed with the essence of the ocean, symbolizing their unbreakable bond. Geranium placed the pearl in his special collection of seashells, forever reminded of the adventure he shared with Piao. From that day, on the shore where they met would sparkle with the light of their friendship, and their story would be passed down through generations as a testament to the enduring power of heritage and the unique bond between humans and mermaids. Here another story to bring you calm. Dahlia and Geranium, a tale of love. This story is about Dahlia, a compassionate girl, and Geranium, a wise old owl, who shares a touching story of love with her, filling her heart with joy and understanding. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village surrounded by lush forests and sparkling streams, there lived a compassionate girl named Dahlia. She had a heart as pure as the first snow of winter, and eyes that sparkled with kindness. Dahlia loved exploring the woods near her home, where she often collected wildflowers and sang to the birds. One serene evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an amber glow over the village, Dahlia ventured deeper into the forest than she ever had before. She came across the magnificent oak tree, its branches stretching wide as if trying to embrace the sky. Perched on one of these ancient branches was Geranium, a wise old owl with feathers the color of autumn leaves. Geranium was known for his wisdom, and often gave advice to those who sought it. Intrigued, Dahlia approached the tree and called out to the owl. "Geranium, will you tell me a story?" she asked. Slowly, the owl opened his wise old eyes and nodded. "Come, child, sit under the branches, then I will share with you the greatest story of all, the story of love." Dahlia's eyes widened with excitement as she settled down on the soft mossy ground. Geranium began, his voice as gentle as a whispering breeze. Once in a land far beyond these woods lived a lonely prince. His heart yearned for love, but he was too afraid to see it. The prince spent his days in sorrow, believing love was a perilous journey. Listening intently, Dahlia felt the pang of sorrow for the prince. Geranium continued. One day, a maiden with a heart full of courage and kindness arrived in the prince's kingdom. Her name was Rose. She saw the sadness in the prince's eyes and decided to approach him. Rose's sincerity and warmth melted the walls around the prince's heart, and slowly, he began to trust her. Dahlia smiled, imagining the prince finding comfort in Rosie's presence. Love, Geranium said, is not just about finding the perfect person, but recognizing the beauty in another's soul and growing with them through life's journey. Dahlia's heart swelled with understanding. As the night sky filled with twinkling stars, she realized the power of love. "Thank you, Geranium," she whispered. "Your story has filled my heart with joy." The wise owl hooted softly, a silent acknowledgement of her gratitude. From that day forth, Dahlia carried Geranium's wisdom with her, spreading love and kindness wherever she went, just like in the story of the prince and Rose. And so, the village thrived under the warmth of her heart, and the forest seemed to whisper tales of love through the rustling leaves. Good night, and may your sleep be deep and calm.